Hi everyone, and welcome back to Easy Cooking with Linda B. Many times when I make a meal, I never know what to use as a side dish, so I always have to refer to my cookbooks. So I'm going to, out of this Taste of Home 1998, I'm going to make a side dish that's perfect with really almost any meal. It is called onions au gratin, and I'm going to show you how to put it all together. Okay, so here in my bowl, I have 7 medium-sized sliced half-inch thick yellow onions. Now the recipe calls for 6. I had a couple that were small, so I just wanted to add 1 more. Now, in my large skillet, I have a 1/4 cup of butter melted. And I'm going to up my heat because I want to saute my onions. I need to soften them just a bit before I put them in my baking dish. I'm not going to add any salt or pepper, no seasoning, nothing at this point. So I will mix these around. I'm going to cook them until they're tender, and then I'll show you what I do next. Okay, so now the onions have been sauteing for about 15 minutes. So now here I have an 8x8 baking dish, which is sprayed with oil spray, okay? And now I will turn off my onions. I'm going to place them into my baking dish like that. Okay, so now I have all the onions in the baking dish. Just spread that out evenly. Okay, now in a mixing bowl, the same one I use for the onions, I'm going to take a 1/2 cup of heavy cream and a 1/2 cup of beef broth. Now I made this with my Better Than Bouillon beef and a 1/2 cup of water. Like that. And then I have 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. This will help thicken the cream or the mixture here. And I'm going to take a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. Now, I will list the ingredients and the measures in the description box below so you know exactly how much you need to work with. So now, just want to get all that cream out of there. So now I will mix this all together. Okay, so what I've done is switched over to a wire whisk. This just helps to break down the flour. So now this is all incorporated. Pour it all over the onions like that. I have shredded Swiss cheese here. I'm going to place that all over the top. I have a 1/2 cup here. Probably a little more because I wanted it a little cheesier. This is going to be a nice side dish. Shredded Parmesan cheese. Take this and put it in my already preheated 350-degree oven, and I'm going to bake this until it's golden brown on top, about 25 to 30 minutes. I'll check it and see for doneness, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here it is, onions au gratin. Look how beautiful that looks. It's crusty on top. It's nice and browned. It's very, very hot. And I will taste test it, but not until it cools. So I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Okay, now I'm going in for the taste test. I'm excited because I have never made this. You can kind of always tell by a recipe whether it's going to be good or not. And I have a feeling this is going to be really good. I'm going to find out right now. So it's cheesy, which is great. It's still pretty hot, but you can see the cheese in there, the onions. There we go. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. You know what you could even do with this too? You could add saute up some mushrooms with it, put it all in together, maybe some garlic. Add more cheese. You could even use like a fontina or more of a creamy type of cheese. It's really delicious. So simple to make. So I hope you enjoyed watching my video of me making this awesome onion au gratin. Took no time at all. And remember, enjoy life and never stop learning. Bye now.